also just think that the man versus bear argument is stupid and doesn't actually address any of the concern that us women have with men.
I think it would indicate that women who would pick bear are...
I think they're scared.
Scared.
Oh, okay, so hold on. Let me change it then. If we replace man with black person, and if you pick black person because of previous negative experiences that you've had, would this be racist?
And I think making it a definition of black man is racist in itself. What
do you mean, definition of black person?
I mean, you have to make that distinction. I think that makes the question racist in itself.
Does that mean that if you wouldn't pick the black man that you're made?
I think it's interesting that you took my I think this question is dumb because it doesn't address the actual issue and turned it into a thing.
I'm just testing the logic.
Logic for what? I'm saying that the question itself is dumb.
Well, that's how I'm saying that the question itself isn't. There we go. Now that we have ascertained that you have an opinion and I have an opinion.
You actually just said that you agree that me saying that the question in itself doesn't actually discuss any of the actual
Doesn't
issues.
mean that the question is dumb.
Men, when they want to get a vasectomy, they can get a vasectomy, no worries. But if a woman wants to get their tubes tied, the requirements for that are you have to be married, you have to have at least 3 kids.
This is completely just factually untrue.
No, that's very true.
Is there a law? You'd have
It's
to
not
point
law.
me-
It's not
No,
law.
it's not
It's
law.
not
So
law.
it's up to the.
Doctor,
So you're saying all doctors have this mandatory? You need to have had 3 children and you need to be married.
I'm just saying it's
The
a
questionnaire
very
you
heavy
asked.
bias.
Fake news, but okay.
It's fake news. You want to tell the many women who were denied getting their tubes tied?
Sure, perhaps it could be the case. There is anecdotal evidence. This has occurred. This certainly isn't widespread. You would have to pull these OBGYNs or whatever the doctor is that does this procedure. You'd have to actually provide evidence that this is a widespread practice. And I don't think the medical literature indicates that that's the requirement to get a hit.
You mean
said
the medical
hysterectomy?
literature that literally
too tight.
hasn't tested women's period products for actual blood until last year? You mean the same medical system that derived off of men and thought that women were mini men even though they have completely different...
Yeah, the same one.
It's a different thing.
Cool.
You also said your hot take is that cute/hot girls shouldn't have to work and should just profit off their God-given talent their whole lives?
Yes. People like me and you also do my job. She's hot. So I think she should just profit off of that because she's hot.
Is that why you're trying to get your friend into it?
Yes, because she needs more money and I'm trying to get her money. Money makes the world go round and I love money.
You said talent?
Talent, yes.
That's talent to be
Not
attractive?
everyone can stick 7 inches up their booty. I think that's talent.
Isn't it a talent also that you can't?
No, as a flex, I can't put this in my butt. No, that's not a talent.
Do you have boundaries? Isn't that a flex?
Boundaries.
Oh, hey, I'm not going to take this uncomfortable thing and shove it up my ass for money.
But I like that. It's not a bad feeling.
If it's talent to be able to, stick random thing up orifice, why would it not then be a talent to just, have boundaries where you don't stick thing up orifice?
Have you ever done it before?
No.
Exactly, so you don't understand. You have to stretch it out. You have to do everything.
So you stretch your ass so you can stick shit up?
Yes.
I also like men that are mean, but not mean to me, but mean to other people.
But nice to you.
Yeah, because I'm very dominant when it comes to relationships. So I have to also have kind of a man that is also could be a submissive, I should say. Yeah, but so it's but not like that. It's just very someone I'm go do that, and they'll just go do it.
Like a golden retriever boyfriend.
Yeah.
like a little pet.
Yes, that's how I am.
Andrew,
but I wanted to be like that in public. He's not like that in public. He's a more he'll tell someone to you know what I mean? He's dominant.
Like a man who has a soft spot for you.
Be tough with everybody else, but your little pet.
Not my pet. I would just I want a man to do anything I tell them to do.
But then he's not a man then.
No, he's my man.
But a man don't just do what you say.
Okay, guess I like to wear the pants in a relationship. That's what I like to say.
I feel you, but I don't think that's what a real man ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's not my problem. I will find the right one. I will. Actually, I do have the right one right now. Temporarily.
Really.